welcome to League 4. I have never played any of the previous leagues, but I've been so excited to try this one. There are loads of different builds that people can go, but I think my focus for this series is going to be going for the door build. All I want to do is become an absolute unit and just smack things in the face with a giant door. So I'm just here to have some fun and hopefully get to some endgame bosses with an insane amount of tankiness and just smacking things about. Right now we've got the first hard choice to make. Now me and my friends have been debating about what relics we're going to go this the entire time leading up to this. I think for me it was personally between Endless Harvest and Production Prodigy based on the areas I think I'm going to go and how I'm going to be playing. But I think just for how insane this Production Prodigy can be, I think I have to go this. I think I'm going to be AFKing a lot, so this would be good, but I'm not decided between Fire Sale and Banker's Note yet, and I think Banker's Note is basically going to replace this if I do end up going it, so I think this is just the better option for me. Alright, confirm, we're in. Because I've never played one of these, I think first things first, I'm going to claim whatever this is. Okay, I get Strange Device, I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, right, I've claimed my armor. I think the first thing I need to do is start unlocking some of the relics. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one for doing Cook's Assistant. Okay, there is so much going on here. This is like day one of when Old School came back out, just people absolutely everywhere. I have a feeling that there's one to kill a goblin and maybe one to kill a or to bury bones. So I'm just going to quickly do that, see if I get anything from it. Because I'm almost certain they're going to be quick challenges. Achieve your first level up. There we go, that's one. Okay, yep, defeat a goblin. Oh, I've got entry swapper on. Bury some bones, there we go. Bunch of points already. Easy game. Right, I just pickpocketed some coins because I realised that I'm going to need the coins to be able to get a bucket as all the spawns, as everyone's logged in already and like claiming all the stuff on the ground basically. There's nothing available. So I'm also going to have to buy a pot, so I got that. I probably should have dropped some of this, but there you go. Oh, make some flowers, one as well. Cook's Assistant is going to be efficient for points then. Is kill a cow one? It might be. Let me milk a cow, and then I'm going to kill a cow. I'll have a more in-depth look in a minute, but I think, yeah, my first goal is definitely just going to be to unlock relics because the passives from them alone are so worth it. Like the XP increases so much once you start unlocking a few, as well as mini game points. Now I realise I talked about the door build, so for anyone that doesn't know, the door build is basically getting Din's, I think it's Bulwark, and I think I'm going to be going melee, and basically what happens is that apparently the damage of it, the strength bonus of it, scales by how much your defensive bonuses are. So the fact that the melee one has increased defensive bonuses means that you should be like a walking tank that can just smack everything for a lot of damage. And that home teleport animation looks really cool, by the way. I hope you can unlock that for the main game. But yeah, so my goal is basically just to become an absolute unit smacking things, as I said. But my way of going about that is I believe I'm going to be unlocking Asgarnia first to get some like sort of, I say mid-game gear. In this it probably is mid-game, getting like Bandos armor. It gives me pretty good ranged weapons. Mage I'm going to be lacking probably, but it gives me some good options for melee and ranged early. So then when I do unlock Korend as my second one, I then got some gear to go into Chamber of Xeric with, and after that I'm not 100% sold on it yet. Go to Mortania. I don't know whether I'm going to be going to there or whether I'll just go back and get Torva. I might end up doing both, but I've never done Theatre of Blood, so it could be a good opportunity to learn that as well. And hopefully this should get me some more points as well. But yeah, essentially, I'm just gonna be getting as many points as I can, try and get as many of the quick tasks done so I can unlock the relics and get better XP. I don't see the point in grinding levels just yet because, as I said, the passives are going to stack up and up, so it's probably more worth grinding those once you've got more relics. I feel like I should be looking at the challenges more, but I'm kind of just predicting from videos I've seen. So I feel like fishing is going to be one, getting levels is going to be one, and maybe fishing, cooking, and anchovy is going to be one. So I'm thinking I might just stay here, get to like level 15 fishing, cook an anchovy, since now I've done cook assistant, I've got that range as well. And yeah, hopefully get a bunch more tasks done, and that should be pretty quick, especially with how quick you're going to level up here. So I know normally when you start level 1 fishing, it takes absolutely ages to get any levels because of how slow this is. So hopefully this won't be too bad. Please tell me how even on these worlds, I'm not even getting 10k XP an hour. How is fishing still this slow? Holy, that's so fun. Like, the just instant full inventory. Hey, there we go. First anchovy. The just instant cook is insane, and I got extra sent to my bank. I honestly, I'm so glad I chose this relic now. I still think the other one would have been good as well, but just in case I chose banknote, I definitely think it was a better option to go for this. Okay, so now I don't know what I'm doing. A couple of things I'm trying to do. I think room mysteries. I was going to do Restless Ghost for the free prayer XP, but you can't as it's already completed. So I'm leaving that. I'm going to complete room mysteries. So obviously I can do rune crafting. At the moment, I think there's a task for mining copper and tin. There's 1 copper, and I'm hoping I can get a tin as well. I'm assuming smithing a bronze bar is going to be one of the tasks as well, because I think mining a full inventory here is going to be awful with how many people. Yeah, there's like 4 people going for it. I've got copper ore, that was a task, and now I'm going to continue to try and complete room mysteries and look up other tasks to do as I'm going. I'm currently 320 points away from my next relic and 42 away from my next area. I mean, even if I unlock the next area, there's not too much I'm going to be doing. Actually, while I'm here, let's see if I can get a ghost speak amulet, just in case I end up needing it for any future quests. But yeah, gonna try and complete room mysteries while I'm here. Might go to Varrock, see if there's any challenges I can do around that area, or I might just get a bunch stats to like level 10, because I'm assuming there's gonna be a bunch of challenges just for getting stats up in general. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking into tasks. Okay, so just found out there's a task for stealing from the tea stall. So if I quickly get level 5 pickpocketing, I can then go and do that whilst I'm here, as I need to head over that way anyway. There we go, 5 thieving, so let's get a task done over here. I see everyone else is also here, so just got to spam click it, I guess. And pray that I'm the one to get it. Got it, nice. We're getting there, we're slowly getting there. Okay, so I need to head to the Wizard's Tower again for this quest, but also I just realised that I can actually do another task, which is a lap of the Draenor agility. So I'm going to do that as well before I go down there, so that way I can just home tele out afterwards. Alright, this actually looks crazy. Look at this. You can if you didn't have like plugins, you can barely see where you're meant to go. Click. Oh wow, 40 points for that. Jeez, okay, that's helping a lot. Alright, I've been completing a bunch of tasks. I've got about 6 tasks left, and then I should be able to get my second rune, relic, sorry. But yeah, I've been looking into it, and it's between obviously Globetrotter or Fairy's Flight, and I think both are pretty good, but I think I'm gonna go with Fairy's Flight, because it just seems like there's way more teleports it gives you access to. Plus, you can still use regular teleports, so it's not like I'm losing out much by not going Globetrotter, and I can still make jewelry eventually. So I think it's good early game potentially, but I think the other one just has so much extra utility that you wouldn't normally get. So I think I've definitely got to go with that. Hey, there we go. Got my tier 2 relic after that. Okay, so I've been thinking about it a lot, and I definitely think Fairy's Flight is the one I'm gonna go. Like, out of the two, I think it just offers way more utility and so many different destinations that you can go compared to normal. So it's just a huge advantage. So I'm definitely gonna go with that. But also we get the passive effect of increasing our XP multiplier, so that's great. An extra 3 times, which is amazing. Minigame points are boosted as well. So as soon as I get to like pest control, it's going to be absolutely mental XP there as well. So get a little mushroom apparently. You must be within the bank to unlock this relic, as it gives you items. Ah, wait a sec. Alright, there we go. Fairy's Flight. Yeah, now I have access to every fairy ring, spirit tree, tall leprechaun within the areas I have access to. So at the moment, it's literally only Grand Exchange for the spirit trees, so not useful except getting to a bank. Fairy rings. Okay, these are the ones I think I've unlocked to my main, so I don't think that counts. Tall leprechauns, I can do Champions Guild, so quick teleport to Varrock. Brimhaven, very useful currently. Fossil Island, great. Lumbridge, great. Tyboana, underwater, and Varrock. Oh, okay, cool. I wasn't meant to click that anyway. But yeah, so a bunch of useful teleports. So yeah, now time to grind for my tier 3 because I really want to unlock one of these. I'm still not sold on which one to do, so it's going to be really difficult, but I want to try and get to tier 4 as quick as possible to unlock the combat stuff. But yeah, I've now got a plan what my next task is going to be. Right, out of all the things I've been doing, I didn't think the point I'd be at is struggling to complete Vampire Slayer. I don't know what it is, I just can't, I keep not hitting, so he's just out healing all my damage. Oh, here we go. I just need a good run of attacks. Come on. I didn't think with like 19 strength, 10 attack, and 11 defense, I would be struggling here. But yeah, apparently this is actually a difficult quest for low level. But yeah, I've completed quite a few challenges. I now need 9 tasks until I unlock my next area. I've got 570 points to my next relic, but having the extra increased XP for getting the tier 2 relic is definitely nice. I'm struggling to think of what challenges I'm wanting to do because there's just so many that you can do, and I'm trying to figure out what's best because obviously the high point ones you get more points quicker, but obviously you need to complete a bunch of tasks to unlock areas, which then also unlock tasks, so it's one of those where it's a bit difficult to say, oh please, I need to hit. Alright, no, I'm getting out. I can't do it. I can't believe I actually had to back out of Vampire Slayer. Jeez. I think there's a bunch of mining tasks I want to do. But like, over here on my list, I've got, I need to mine tin, iron and coal. But Lumbridge is absolutely just hacked. Like, there's nothing I can do to mine any of those quickly, so I've just got a feeling that maybe getting more tasks done and unlocking Asgarnia, so I've got access to Falador, will be a huge benefit to me. So I'm thinking if I just get my stats up so I can complete Vampire Slayer, so I'm thinking maybe get like another 10 attack and defense and I should be fine. I almost did it there with these stats, but apparently shrimp and minimal gear is not enough at low level, which I thought it would be. But yeah, we'll get a bunch of prayer as well, so that'll also help. But I'm hoping I can get some more challenges done. And now we pray to our Lord, the door. I actually can't kill this. What is going on? I've literally got another 10 attack and strength levels since I was last here, and I still can't get in it. It's literally out healing my damage. I actually don't understand how I'm still not killing this with like pretty much double the stats. I have been grinding a bunch of tasks, but this should be the final one for me to be able to unlock a new area. I think I had a rough idea of what I want to do going into this, but I think the area I'm unlocking first is Asgarnia because it gives me God Wars dungeon, it gives me pest control, it gives me a bunch of sort of stuff that I can use to help me get into Chambers of Xeric as my second region. So yeah, we're going to go with Asgarnia, and judging by how packed the mining spots have been, hopefully I can get a bunch of quick challenges done just by being able to mine in Falador. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's see where it actually teleports me to. Oh, straight to Falador. Perfect. So yeah, let's get into some challenges. I'm going to be aiming to hopefully get tier 3. This is still day 1, so I'm hoping to get at least tier 3 by the end of day 1, maybe tier 4, but yeah, we'll see how we go. I've been absolutely grinding and loving this so far. I'm 160 points away from tier 3. I've just been getting as many tasks as possible. Like, I'll just quickly scroll through. Like, I've been getting fletching levels, smithing, wood cutting. Like, I've just been any challenges I can do, and I got a bunch of the craft, like the fletching and smithing ones. So I've got like a bunch of steel, bronze, iron, all that jazz. But yeah, honestly, yeah, just trying to get as many tiers as possible, because obviously at the higher tiers you get like the better passives and better passive XP. But definitely the next tier, I've got some big plans. I'm still considering both, but one of my group Iron Man teammates has gone Fire Cell, and it seems like you can get such a huge boost towards tier 4, and I really do want to get towards that tier 4 and getting the extra melee stats. I'm still going for the door. I just want to go around smacking things with it. It just seems like it's gonna be so fun if I can get that set up. But yeah, the quicker I can get to like the higher tiers, the better the passives get. So like tier 4, you get better Slayer stuff, and then tier 5, you get even more XP and minigame points. That's going to be really good with me having pest control unlocked. Like, the XP rates there are going to be absolutely insane. But yeah, just still absolutely grinding the points. I'm going to hopefully have tier 3 soon. But yeah, Fire Cell is sounding very appealing right now. But I'll see what I feel when I get there. Alright, we're getting close. I just caught 50 salmon, which is a medium task for 40 points. I'm going to finish this inventory, and then I'm going to cook it all, which should get me a ton of experience really quick with production prodigy, because I cook it all at once. So I'm going to go to the range in Lumbridge just to get the extra chance of not burning. So I'm hoping that will get me some tasks done, and then I can hopefully get my tier 3 relic. So yeah, day 1 getting tier 3, not bad. I'm hopefully gonna try and get tier 4, but I think it's looking less likely, just because there's obviously the challenges are going to get harder and harder to get a load of points. But yeah, we'll see what we can get done. I'm trying to get the ball rolling as quick as possible. I want to get the relics stacked up, and then if I want to try and max out stats and things like that, I'll do it after that point. But yeah, I really want to get to some of these end game relics because they look so fun. Like, just the idea of either having like a Thralls that does insane amount of damage off style, so that means me being melee only might not be an issue, or just having something to execute below 20% health means the kills are going to be so much quicker and easier. There's just so much there's so much to be excited for these relics. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm just glad with how quick I've been progressing for day 1. I didn't think I'd be getting tier 3, so if I can get tier 3, maybe get tier 4, I'm going to be really happy with all that. On the bright side, I'm going to have a shit ton of early game food. Oh, there we go. And that got me, my first level 50 got me my last 40 points, so I can get my next relic. I don't know. It's a tough decision, but I think after seeing what you've picked, like how much points you've got, I've got to go Fire Cell. Like, it's just insane, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, and now I've got the crystal memories thing as well. All right, let's see what we can do with Fire Cell. I've got some nutty plans for this. Quick point. Why? Okay, why do these look like they're just sticking their finger up at you? The tree spirits. Alright, so now for the plan. I used Fire Cell. I brought hundreds of thousands of runes. I quickly went to the enchanted forest or whatever it is, killed some tree spirits to get some nature runes just in case I need some gold. So I've got some rune plate bodies so that I can elk for things like planks, which fire sale doesn't cover. But to get some really quick points, what I'm doing is I'm going to sell a bunch of death runes for Tokkul and buy a bunch of the stuff that I need from here. And then a bunch of this stuff is like 80 points each, plus it's probably going to be my best melee gear for ages. So although I actually need to complete the fight caves to be able to go and get the other the actual obsidian like armor, so for now what I'm going to do is just buy all of the, where's the rune seller, there we go, just buy all of the stuff that I can. And that way, as soon as I get the stats, it's basically just 3 points and should help boost me massively towards this. Okay, so yeah, the full obsidian armor set, which I plan to get anyway because I'm going melee, and it will help me a ton for the early game. 80 points. Obsidian cape, which I'm going to do in a minute, 80 points. There we go, the Tok set stuff. You need most of this with, you need like level 60s for this, but that's not going to be too far away. That's another 80 points for each of those, so this is hundreds of points already, so I could potentially get to tier 4 tonight with this. So that's the goal, to try and get there whilst maybe doing some other stuff on the way. So yeah, let's see what we can do, because this should give me a bunch. I'm not sure how from the Tokkul place, if you didn't know how the fast sale works, so it's only with ones that use coins. So the advantage is though, I can change this to sell 50 and then just spam sell, get a bunch of Tokkul very, very quickly. Okay, so I sold like 40,000 of the runes. I got an onyx, which was actually 200 points, so that's an insane boost. The obsidian cape I need to wear. I need like 60 and a lot of stats for the rest of this, so once I start getting 60 stats, I'll start wearing some of that. That'll be another boost of probably 80 points per one, but this should be instant 80 points there. That's always nice. But yeah, this is going to be a great place for gems, I believe. And I think this might be my best place to buy ore, unfortunately, on this account. I've been looking around on the wiki and stuff, but the best I can buy is 10 bronze bars from Karamja, or I can buy 2 iron ore at a time here, so it's not looking great overall. Alright, so it turns out I need to be 40 to teleport to pest control, so I'm gonna quickly try and grind out 40 combat just by getting my defense up. Hopefully it's gonna help. Yeah, defense and hit points is where it's at. So yeah, hopefully get some of that, get my attack and strength up after I get that up, and then hopefully I'll quickly be able to do some pest control, get some points there, and use the points from that to get my stats up even quicker. Then I can get to 60 and get my tier 4 relic as soon as possible. Okay, so we're currently on day 5 while I'm recording this, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not know how much I'd recorded and how much I played on day 1. So this is going to be like a very long video. I'm hoping the other ones will be slightly shorter because it takes a while to edit. But yeah, we're going to leave this one here, and then the next episode will be starting from day 2. So thank you all for watching, everyone, and I'll see all of you in the next one.